Hi folks, unique token again for you today. Master's Guide Mural from Lost Caverns of Ixalan has craft one artifact. And then when this support enters the board, create a blue golem token. And then when this card is crafted, exile this card and create a Master's Manufactory token. And that's a bit of fun because that says when a non-token artifact card enters the battlefield under your control, create a blue golem token. So we're going to see if we can make a stack of them. It says artifact card, but actually it's artifact support card. It doesn't work for artifact creatures, that bit. So let's just whiz through my first turn setup, and then I'll get you. We'll talk about the token, obviously, but I want to share this fun combo and all the different elements that go into it. But it's still loads of fun, even if it's fiddly. So first of all, Tezzeret, Betrayer of Flesh. You need this Planeswalker, and you just need to spam his A1, which says draw 3 cards, gain 5 mana. And then if the last card in your hand is an artifact card, it gains full mana. Otherwise, discard a card. It's great fun doing this with Cityscape Leveler. If that's the last card in your hand, you get it for free. I've only got one non-artifact in this deck. So that's the only card that is at risk ever of being discarded. I'm going to lock Chimil down because I've got my Master's card. I've got my Master's Guide mural on the board and I want to craft it. There we go. So we'll craft that. And then we get our Master's Manufactory. What should we have? We'll have a Cryptex and, oh, Tezzeret. That's the other part of the puzzle, or one of the other parts of the puzzle. So I really want to get that Tezzeret Vanguard into play. That's an important element. So what are we going to draw? An Ichor Moon Gauntlet. There we go. We've got all the pieces for some real fun. We definitely want the Vanguard down first, I think. I wonder if we can get them both down. Yes. Right. And because we've played an artifact and then another artifact, that Manufactory is lobbing blue golem tokens onto the board for us, which is really, really good. Yes, Assimilation. Aegis, definitely want that one. Not that I'll need it, but it's still an artifact and it's still more fun. I've got a version of this deck with Portal to Phyrexia, Cityscape Leveler, all sorts in. But this is really just to show off the blue golem token. It's really good with threefold Thunderhulk, that card that churns out tons of gnome tokens as well. So last card we drew was our one non-Vanguard card, so it got discarded. Right, Tezzeret Cruel Machinist has a +5. Draw a card. If it's an artifact, it gains 5 mana. That's really good because +5 gives you loads of shields, but really what we want is the -7. Artifact in your cards, in your hand, gain full mana. And artifact creatures you control have base power and toughness 5/5 until end of turn. So if you've got a load of construct tokens, those 1/1s, they become 5/5s. Really good. And Ichor Moon Gauntlet keeps the shield count up. So you're doing that +7 every turn. You can see here we've got 3 extra swaps. We've got 2 left to take. Ichor Moon Gauntlet is giving us loads of loyalty. So we're always able to play our A1. And it's pumping up the shield count on the Tezzeret Vanguard. So we're always able to play its -7. So once you've got it set up, it's just brilliant. You can just keep churning out artifacts all the time. And you can just put whatever artifacts you like on the board. 2 more swaps to go. More artifacts coming down, more blue golems. Yeah, I've had lots of fun with different variations of this. But you need Ichor Moon Gauntlet and you need that Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh Vanguard. Those are the 2 critical pieces. What should we do here? Right, we can do this. So we're going to kill Greg next turn. Let's have another Ichor Moon Gauntlet. So I'll make sure to have a look at the blue golem token before we do that. Is Greg going to do anything? Nothing harmful for us. Okay, let's have a look. Wait for all the conversion and stuff to happen. Let's have a look at the blue golem token. It's rare. It's 4/4. I've got 9 of them stacked here. It's blue, which I guess is unusual, isn't it, for an artifact? They're quite often colorless. And it has the creature type artifact golem. And that's it. No other bells or whistles or abilities or evergreens. It is an artifact which counts towards many objectives. And I think it's like S tier stackable. I think you can make a really mighty stack of these. And as it's a 4/4, I think that's pretty decent as well. The artwork is by Raul Cruz Racrufi. He calls himself Racrufi, just a single word. He's based in Mexico City. He's been a fantasy artist for many, many years, but has only done 12 cards in Magic the Gathering. In Magic Puzzle Quest, you'll see this blue golem token and the Master's Guide mural that creates it are both his. The gnome token, which we haven't looked at yet, but I mentioned earlier, that you get from the threefold Thunderhulk and a few other cards. And Thought Fabricator, if you've been lucky to get that from your Ether Drift set. That's one of Racrufi's. So some really nice artwork, including this, that you can go and look out for. Let's just have a look at this combo and carry this bit of fun through to completion. So spam our A1. Last card is an artifact. It gets full mana. And -7. All artifact cards in a hand gain full mana. I mean, most of them did anyway, but it's finished the job off. And now when we play all these artifact cards, each one's going to create a blue golem token for us. So you can see that will just keep stacking and stacking. And you can see that we're pumping up the shields on our Tezzeret Vanguard, getting loads of loyalty. Lovely stuff. I think this is a really good Planeswalker. I really like this one. So that's it. That's our blue golem token, and that's the end for Greg.